Hello, thank you for joining me today for a bite-sized yoga flow. Today, our flow is going to work towards a quadruped lumbar lock T-spine rotation. So, this is a great move that you can do with the flow that we're going to do, or really jump right into it as part of your warm-up before your strength training or your cardio, whatever you have lined up for the day. So, some benefits of this movement are going to be obviously the thoracic spine mobility, as the name states, and enhanced rotational stability, core strength. It can help with injury prevention, and it also serves as some, functional movement pattern training. So great move all around, and let's jump into it. We're going to start in a tabletop position and just warm up with some cat cow. So maybe find some movement side to side if you need to, if you're doing this first thing. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale into your cow pose. So gaze goes up, belly drops. Exhale into your cat. Press the ground away. Tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale into your cow. So really feel like you're pulling your chest through. Exhale, press the ground away. Find space between your scapula. And just go through a few rounds with your breath. Maybe try to exaggerate the movement a little bit more with each round. And one more round, wherever you're at. Meeting in a neutral tabletop. So once you're there, step your feet back so that you're in a high plank, shoulders over wrist, quads and glutes are engaged. On an inhale, shift forward, option to drop onto your knees. Exhale, lower down and hover. And then inhale into upward facing dog. So you can press into the tops of the feet, thighs can be lifted. Cobra works here as well. Take an inhale and exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. So first down dog, maybe pedal your feet out. Find some movement if you need it, shaking your head yes and no. Give your body what it needs. And then find some stillness in your down dog. So you're going to try to work your heels to the mat, hips to the sky. Be mindful that you're still pressing the ground away so you're not collapsing into your shoulders. Take one more round of breath here. And then on an inhale, soften your knees, gaze forward, walk to the top of your mat, landing in your forward fold, and grab opposite elbows. So finding a ragdoll here. Again, maybe sway side to side. Bend your knees as much as you need to, right? Try to see if you can get your belly to touch your thighs. Take an inhale and then exhale, both hands to the mat. Plant your left hand down, soften your left knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky for a ragdoll twist. If you have a block and you need to bring the ground to you, absolutely use your block. Take one more inhale and then exhale, right hand lowers. Soften your right knee, straighten out your left knee. Inhale, left arm reaches up to the sky for a twist. And if gazing to the sky does not feel okay on your cervical spine, gaze to the ground. That's absolutely fine. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand lowers to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, float into your high plank, and go through your flow. Exhale as you lower down and hover, untuck your toes. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Take a round of breath. Inhale, right leg lifts, rise in the ball of your left foot, hips stay high, bring your right knee to chest, right foot lands between your hands. However you need it to get there is fine. And then inhale into your crescent lunge. So really feel like you're reaching up to the sky. Feel the stretch on your left hip flexor. Take an inhale and then exhale. Hands come to heart center and then twist towards the right. So hook your left elbow on your right thigh, finding a twist. And you still want to find some lifts, right? So you're not collapsing into that left shoulder. Breathe. Take an inhale and then release your left hand down to the mat. Right arm reaches up to the sky. One more round of breath here. And then pivot on your left foot, cartwheel your arms, open up into warrior two. So arms are energetically reaching in opposite directions. Right knee is tracking over the right ankle. Inhale, flip your wrist and reverse your warrior. Right arm reaches back. Take an inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your arms, frame your right foot. Right foot meets the left in a high plank and go through your flow. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Rise on the ball of your right foot. Hips stay high. That keeps the space there, right? So you can get your left foot to land between your hands. But again, however you need to get there, find your crescent lunge. And this time, feel the stretch on your right hip flexor. Inhale, exhale, hands come to heart center. And then rotate, hook your right elbow on your left thigh. Again, find some lift so you're not just dropping into it. And then release your right hand to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up for your twist. Gaze can go up again. Gaze can be down if that feels better for you. Take an inhale and then pivot on your right foot. Cartwheel your arms, open up into your warrior two. So again, if you look down, you should be able to see your left big toe. You don't want that knee knocking in, right? So really reach in opposite directions. Inhale, flip your wrists. Reverse your warrior so your legs are staying where they are. Take another inhale and exhale, cartwheel your arms, frame your left foot. Going through a flow. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower down and hover. Inhale through up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a round of breath. And then soften your knees, shift forward, drop into your tabletop position, your quadruped position. So from here, we're going to initiate the lumbar lock. So think about navel to spine, really engage your core here. Start to shift your weight back so your hips are towards your heels. So you're getting this lumbar lock position. You can be soft in the arm that's staying on the ground. So right hand will stay planted, left hand behind your head. Inhale, really open up. So drive that elbow towards the sky, open up your chest. Inhale. Really get that elbow to touch your forearm, open it up. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, bring it back in. One more time. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left hand can go down onto the mat. So switching to the other side. So inhale, open up. Exhale, right elbow towards your left forearm, wrist or elbow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it back in. Let's go two more times. And one more time. Inhale, let your gaze follow. And then release your hands to the mat. Come back into a high plank. And we'll go through a flow. Exhale back into your down dog. And then this time, let your knees go wide to the outer edges of the mat. Toes can touch. Sink your hips back into a child's pose. And take a round or two of breath here. And if you have time, you can come back into your tabletop position and go through another round of your rotations. And there are variations that you can do with your lumbar lock position. So you can move from a full tabletop position. You can drop onto your forearm here. Another option is to extend your arm out and do this from a child's pose position where you're going to get a little bit of a stretch on your lat as well. So a few different variations that you can do while working on your T-spine mobility. And again, this is a great move if you're a golfer, This is a great warm up to do before you get out on the course. Before swimming, I love to do this movement. So play around with it, use it as part of the flow, or again, it can be done on its own. But either way, I hope you enjoy it. And if you do not yet subscribe to my newsletter, I'll drop the link in the description. Every week I share a bite-sized yoga flow as well as some other pace pointers that can help you with your journey, whether you are an endurance athlete or just working on incorporating some healthier habits into your lifestyle. So I hope you enjoyed it and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.